Hello Pilates lovers! Welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. This video is about forward shoulders and head posture. It's about the treatment plan and how to help your neck strong and healthy and improve your posture. So get your mat ready and join me. Discuss about the anatomy of our neck muscles. Our cervical vertebrae consists of 7 from C1 to C7, and the most mobile to go flexion and extension is C7, between C7 and T1, which is the thoracic area. So if you've been doing a lot of forward posture with technology nowadays, typing, looking in your cell phone, we ended up having a very lordotic neck, which is, unfortunately, there's a lot of young people now having this neck forward posture, and I've seen it everywhere now with the technology that we're having with mobile phones, tablets, and computers. So with this posture like this, our lifestyle, cell phone, computer, and reading and not strengthen the neck area and the upper back, it causes a lot of bad posture habits, and as we get older, we have a lot of young people having neck pain issues, which is sadly happening a lot. So this simple exercises I'm going to show will help stretch those muscles.
Four muscles that we are going to discuss and stretch are the sternocleidomastoid, the scalenes, the suboccipital, and lastly, the levator scapulae. The first muscle we're going to discuss is the sternocleidomastoid, or the SCM.
The sternocleidomastoid starts from your mastoid process here, sternum, and the clavicle. So it's a triangle shape that helps turn our head for rotation. And if we have forward head, this gets really tight. So the first exercise that we're gonna do is Mermaid Stretch. So with Mermaid Stretch, you position this left, if we start on the left side, and then you twist and turn, and then you look up. So we're targeting the sternocleidomastoid muscles. You take a deep breath through your nose and blow. Take a deep breath up and blow. Inhale through your nose and blow. And then the other side. So even though you're already crisscrossing one side like this, you can still feel a lot of stretch on your sternocleido. And then look up. The more you look up, you're going to stretch it more. Just a lovely stretch. Take a deep breath. Engage your core and blow. Inhale through your nose and blow. Inhale and blow. My recommendation is to do it at least 10 repetitions and hold it up to 10 seconds. Let's try it again. To the left and look up. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose up and blow. Feels a lovely stretch. Inhale through your nose and blow. One more breath and blow. So if you do 3 breaths, it holds it longer and it feels a lovely stretch on your chest muscles as well. Then turn again one side. Take a deep breath and blow. Keep looking up. Take a deep breath and blow. And the progression of this exercise is when you turn and look up, take a deep breath, and then you look down on your armpit of the same side where you're looking at. Then you feel a stretch more and blow. And then look up again, take a deep breath, and then look down and blow. Pulling your stomach in, engaging your core. So look up again, last one. Take a deep breath through your nose as high as you can and blow. So you will feel some release on the side that where you're turning, as well as a stretch. So it's like a pinching pain and a release. Now let's turn this side. Because our feet is on one side, you feel a different stretch. Now look up. Feel a lovely stretch now where you had the pinching pain earlier. And then look down in your right armpit. Look up, take a deep breath and blow. Last one, take a deep breath and blow. And now when you turn this way, you might feel a little bit, sometimes if you have scoliosis, or tightness on your hip flexors and your deep pelvic floor muscles. Sometimes sitting in one side is harder, and then you feel a stretch in your groin area. So in this side, sometimes it's hard to keep it straight. Then just sitting up like this helps strengthen your core muscles and your neck. So turn, take a deep breath, look up, and blow. Hold it for 3 breaths. Inhale through your nose, and blow. Inhale, and blow. Now turn to the other side. Just a lovely stretch on your neck. Take a deep breath up, and blow. Inhale through your nose, and blow. Last breath. Take a deep breath and blow. And you're gonna feel a lovely stretch on your low back all the way down. It's amazing how it's almost like ringing something on your back, and it's really pulling all those deep spinal muscles. So now the progression, look up, and then you look down on your armpits and blow. So now, the more you do it, the more you feel the release on your neck. After looking down on your cell phone, or working at work with a lot of paperwork or computer work, take a deep breath up and down, blow. Now let's turn to this side, take a deep breath up, and then look on your right side of your armpit and blow. Take a deep breath up and blow. Last breath, take a deep breath and blow. Okay, that's targeting our sternocleidomastoid muscles plus your deep muscles. The second one that I'm going to focus is your scalenes. Your scalenes are really deep inside, and when you do chin tucks, keeping your shoulder back. So what's happening here, you're really stretching your neck muscles. Because when you do forward head, it's really tight and deep inside. So chin tuck, take a deep breath and blow. Chin tuck and blow. So you're gonna hold it for beginners, just 3 seconds hold, up to 10 seconds hold. So if you want, you can do a butterfly position, or if this is too difficult for you, you can sit on a regular chair. But when you activate your hip muscles, it helps activate more muscles to engage your core. So chin tuck, take a deep breath and blow. So sometimes it's hard to take deep breaths when you're so tight on your neck muscles. And then shoulder back, chin tuck. You can use your fingers to push, and you feel a lovely stretch all the way at the back. Take a deep breath and blow. Whew. If you're having numbness in your fingers, you can check some of my exercises for nerve glides. You can click it up here on my info cards, or at the end of this video, I have a link for more neck exercises. So chin tuck and blow. So if you're having numbness doing that, stop, then do nerve glides first. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a deep breath and pull back. Feel a lovely stretch. Sometimes you feel the stretch all the way, and the pain on your rhomboids area near your shoulder blades. That's how tight sometimes your scalenes area. The next one is your levator scapulae. So one hand at the back, look down, pull it down forward. So you're stretching your levator scapulae, which is a muscle that starts on your superior ankle of your scapula, and then guess what? It inserts on your suboccipital area and it gets really tight. So when you stretch it first, it feels so good. So if we're targeting the left, your left arm behind your back, and then you look on your right shoulder, on your armpit area. It's like pretending you want to smell your armpit. Stretch. So pull down, take a deep breath, and blow. Take a deep breath, and blow. Ooh, that was a lovely stretch. Now to the other side, take a deep breath, and blow. Take a deep breath, and blow. Feel a lovely pull in your neck. Take a deep breath and blow. So do that as well. 10 seconds hold, up to 10 times both sides. Now we're going to do some median nerve. You open palm and look up. So that helps strengthening your shoulder on your posterior deltoids. And then a little bit shoulder shrugs, backward, roll backward, not forward. Backward, up and down. Take a deep breath, up and down. Feel a lovely stretch, up. So now we're strengthening your shoulder muscles because our shoulders support our neck. So if you have a lot of shoulder weakness, then your neck gets tired as well and weak. So take a deep breath up and down and then stretch it out again. Feel a lovely stretch and blow. Take a deep breath and blow. One last one. Take a deep breath, feel a lovely stretch and blow. Okay.
And the last one is to do some daily corrective standing postural exercises that I'm suggesting to do every day.
So you're gonna stand on the wall, making sure your head, shoulder, and your heels are touching it, and hold it for 10 seconds and relax. Again, 10 seconds hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can do some angel wings, touching the wall, up to 10 reps. So just doing this helps your posture and your shoulders. And just even standing here, touching everything from your head, shoulders, and heels are sometimes difficult for some patients or people with forward head and forward shoulder posture. Thanks again for watching. I'm hoping you learned a lot today about posture for your neck and shoulders. Please like and subscribe my channel. Ring the notification bell for future updates just like this one. I upload videos every Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays for video contents just like this one. Have a great and healthier you. Bye! Let's go! Let's go! Hey! Let's go! Okay.